Black power, black power, black power. Another edition, King Samir Black Survival. And what you're looking at right here, family, is a basic shelter, A-frame shelter. It's in a skeleton formation right now. Let's look at it. And basically what I've done, had to cut some logs and build a backbone, as we call it, or a ridge line with this log here, this log right here. And that's the base. And it goes down into the ground. And I got it nice and snug up against this tree here. Now, as you can see, the black pit just decided he wanted to lay his ass down. But for the most part, before I set it all up like this to this point, I just threw some leaves down on the ground. And I'm gonna add more, and that'll be my cushioning. Or I can throw a tarp down on the ground or whatever I want to use along with my sleep system. All right, so this will be my little doorway right here once I get it all set up. But for the most part, I'm gonna basically reinforce this some more, make it a hell of a lot stronger than it already is. It's nice and strong, nice and sturdy now, okay? But see, it's not even budging. But I'm gonna make it a hell of a lot stronger to make sure it doesn't budge in any form or fashion. So maybe a permanent setup, maybe, who knows just yet. All right, but this is the basic skeleton for the A-frame shelter. And then what you want to do, as you can see, I got a piece of bark here, nice big piece of tree bark, and I'm gonna line it up basically with the bark. It'll all look like this and come all the way down with the bark. Then I'm gonna take all this greenery out here, and then I'm gonna cover it with the greenery, and then I'm gonna add all these sticks and twigs and dead wood you see laying around. Throw that on top of it, and then add some more, probably some bark. Or what you could do is once you got your frame set up, you could throw a tarp over your whole setup, and then take the leaves and the bark and add extra insulation. You understand what I'm saying? But that once you cover it with that tarp, you ain't gonna have to worry about no rain coming down on you and all that type of stuff. So it's just a basic quick shelter, quick tip for your black survival. Don't make no excuses when you out here. We're the gods and goddesses of the universe. So basically this is the inside. Let's come in, and it gives me enough room where I can lay down comfortably enough. Boom. In my bag, in my sleeping bag, and I'm good to go. See what I'm saying? Good to go. So once I get this insulated, this will be nothing but darkness in here. You know what I mean? So I got just enough room. Actually put my bug out bag in here with me, or start a little fire pit over here in this area over here. You know what I mean? To draw that heat in and build a reflector wall, or use an emergency blanket lean to protrude some of that heat back into this way. But for the most part, this is a frame shelter. And mind you, the only thing I used to build this was no tools except to cut this one log, and that was with my handsaw. All right, that's it. That's all I use. Word is bond. That's it. So you don't basically you can actually do this with no tools whatsoever. Utilize what's around you, as we always teach in the Black Survival class. Utilize what's around you. This is survival. All right, so I could build all types of stuff out here, man. There's plenty of vegetation, plenty of greenery out here to use to insulate the A-frame. And there we go. You could also take the twigs and the broken dead wood and pile more on top of it before you start adding your leaves and your bark and all that. So it's probably what I'll do is add more sticks and twigs before I actually start laying down the rest of this bark and stuff. But it's just to give me an idea on where I need to go and how I need to build. Alright, but make sure your tree is firm, nice firm tree. You understand what I'm saying? So it's simple, family. It's simple. I'll show y'all and I'll keep y'all progress updated, and I'm getting ready to get busy. Love you more than you hate yourself. Black survival is mandatory. Black power.